Hey there, it's Kim Marie. I want to talk today about what fills your cup. I've mentioned about emptying our cup. That's when we don't want to shift our perception in any way or learn something new from a situation, or we think we already know that. So we immediately shut off anything else from coming in and blocking ourselves from learning something. And yesterday I talked about feeling that monster, that compare monster, and I talked about how sometimes getting on social media or other avenues where we're out and we can compare ourselves, we can feel like, wow, they have a better life or they're in a better place than I am. And, we can, studies have said, somebody had pointed out that studies show that being on social media can cause depression. And I want to talk about that for a minute because comparing definitely can cause depression, but it's not social media. Social media is also an amazing outlet to allow us to connect, to allow us to see people that we would never have been able to see. So it's a great thing. And it's also a mirror. It's also showing us exactly what's going on inside. And if our cup is empty, if we're feeling depleted, that causes depression. So it's not the actual social media thing, that's the mirror, right? Or going to the gym, that's the mirror. This is already within you. This is already going on. And it's not a condition that needs to be diagnosed. It's a condition that needs to be treated immediately. It's a way of showing that we need to take action. So just for instance, like I said yesterday, for no apparent reason other than that I've been working very hard, I felt a little depleted. I felt a little off balance. And then I did go on social media and got to see people having more fun than I was. So what did I do about that? I did things to give myself that experience. It doesn't take a lot. What is it that fills your cup? For me, deep conversation fills my cup. Deep connections with people. Had I gone out to the situation that I was invited to, I would have had a lot of surface level conversations but I wouldn't have gotten fed in the way I needed to. Last night I went to a movie and I went afterward out and had a bite to eat with a friend. We had a great conversation. It was deeper conversation, not heavy, just deeper, and getting to know her, and it was really good. It was really enriching. So it doesn't take a lot to make sure that we're filling our cup, make sure that we're doing things that are fueling our body, fueling our mind, and fueling our soul. We need all three of those things to have balance in life. So if we're eating and drinking and filling ourselves with things that deplete us, make us feel bad, and we're not doing enough to fill that cup back up, then we're going to feel depleted, right? And the same with work. If we're constantly feeling behind the 8 ball, and we do that to ourselves, we really do. Yes, we can argue that there are deadlines and all of these other things, but at the end of the day, we do set up the criteria for how we are treated. And that's a whole nother conversation. It's not a blame thing. It is definitely a conversation about how we treat ourselves is how others do end up treating us. And a lot of the times we're not conscious of that. That's why I'm bringing all these conversations up, because these are all the blind spots that make us feel stuffed, that make us feel separated, that make us feel bad about ourselves, make us want to escape from our own life. And it doesn't have to be that way. So just give me your thoughts. I love the interaction. I love the conversation. So let's keep it going. And in the meantime, share any of my videos, because if they can help one other person, then I've done my job, right? And I just want to be able to help elevate one another. So give me your feedback. Go to my website if you want to, www.bravebreakthroughs.com, or just reach out to me and say hello. I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.